The spiritual history of England is filled with a number of amazing figures from ancient times, medieval times, really up into the present day. And it certainly has been very formational for my own spiritual life and my own ministry as a spiritual director to draw on the wisdom of figures like Evelyn Underhill or C.S. Lewis or Julian of Norwich, and to apply their wisdom to, again, to both my personal spiritual practice, but also the work that I have been blessed to do as a spiritual companion. Spiritual companionship was really very much a part of the tradition of the English mystics. We see Julian of Norwich, for example, was spiritual director to another medieval mystic named Marjorie Kemp. So we know about that. The Cloud of Unknowing, the author is anonymous. We don't know where he lived, but we do know he was a spiritual director, that his book is actually a book of guidance that he was offering to a young monk. So that theme shows up again and again. So I think anybody who is interested in the work of spiritual companionship, whether as a spiritual director, spiritual guide, or as somebody who receives that ministry from another, would find this experience really deeply spiritually nurturing. So it is, of course, it's England. We'll be going to London. We'll be going to Oxford. We'll be going to Norwich. We'll be going to a retreat center called Pleshy, which was associated with Evelyn Underhill, who's probably the most prominent 20th century English mystic. So we're going to be visiting some wonderful locations, obviously forming a small community as we go along, and really just enjoying the culture and the history and the natural beauty of England, but also taking a deep dive into the spiritual treasures there. Speaking very personally, as somebody with my own practice as a spiritual companion or spiritual guide, my membership in SDI has been so helpful for me. I've learned a lot from SDI resources that I've participated in, classes that I've taken, and I'm just really excited to have the opportunity to be engaged with a community of people connected to SDI during this experience. And I know that Reverend Seifu, the executive director of SDI, has committed to being on this trip. I'm really excited that he's going to be there as well. And so I think that this is really going to be a wonderful opportunity for people with some similar, commitments to the care of the soul, the care of not only the souls of the people who come to us for guidance and companionship, but the care of our own souls. That this really, yes, this is a tour, but it's also a pilgrimage. And I hope it will even have a bit of the energy of a retreat while we're together during our time in England.